Pues vamos a ver qué tal está. No lo he podido ver en directo porque estaba haciendo unas tareas, pero lo estoy grabando un poco después. Sí que es cierto que ya me han spoileado dos juegos un poco tochos, pero vamos allá. Hasta que no acabe la intro, supongo que no subiré este vídeo, que estoy haciendo una nueva intro. Ya a ver cómo sale esto, va. 25 minutos dura.
Good morning. I am Dr. J.M. Lounsbury from the Ministry of Drink.
Está con una taza y tiene la voz de Cuphead. Es Cuphead. Este es un spoiler que me habían hecho. Lo que no sabía es que lo iban a anunciar tan rápido.
If you tackle a particularly vicious pour without taking the proper care, you're bound to splash all over. Your whole day is ruined.
Este juego en verdad le pega muchísimo a la Switch. Me alegro de que lo hayan sacado. Y a lo mejor esto abre las puertas a que puedan añadir a Cuphead a Smash. En mi opinión. O algún futuro personaje de Xbox. Como Banjo-Kazooie que tienen los derechos ahora y eso. Ojalá. Míralo, es Cuphead. Pero viene ya con el DLC que iban a sacar este año. Parecen los bosses de la edición normal. Vale, es la edición normal.
No, you're not dreaming. Cuphead is coming to the Nintendo Switch system. You can thank Studio MDHR for making their award-winning game so special, and our friends at Microsoft for helping us bring Cuphead to even more players. As fans know, poor Cuphead made a deal with the devil, and now the beast is coming for his head.
Spoilers por todas partes.
In this run-and-gun action game, you'll dodge fire and dish out your own, whether you play solo or invite a buddy along for the ride. Those gorgeous hand-drawn cell animations.
Molaría que lo hubieran metido online a este juego.
Look as good as ever. And the live jazz soundtrack by Christopher Madigan will still charm and haunt you in the best of ways. You'll see why when Cuphead launches on Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase.
Ay, mira, sale el mes que viene. Yo lo tengo ya para PC, o sea que no sé si me lo compraré.
And I'm Katie Casper, the Friendly Gamer. Thank you for joining as we showcase upcoming games in our first Indie Showcase of 2019.
We couldn't wait to share the news about Cuphead.
Una pena que no haya
We're just
subtítulos.
getting started. While we are honored to bring you game series like Super Mario and The Legend of Zelda, there are many other worlds to explore. Created by our talented indie partners, these games embody the quality of curation that fans have come to expect on Nintendo Switch.
That's right, Kirk. Developers
Pues vale,
across the
se
globe
están
have
presentando, no
embraced
están
Nintendo
diciendo
Switch,
nada
and they have
relevante.
plenty more unique experiences to share with everyone. Whether it's building a kingdom, vanquishing angels and demons, or just kicking back and tending a farm, games make our dreams a reality.
With so much available on Nintendo Switch already, we're delighted to show you that there's even more great indie content on the way later this year.
Va, que quiero ver juegos.
First up is Overland, a new take on the end-of-the-world narrative
Parece un
from the
survival.
creator of Cannonball,
Sí.
Adam Saltzman. Not to mention the gorgeous award-winning visuals by Heather Penn and the haunting original soundscape by
¿Qué
Jocelyn
coño?
Reyes. It's a squad-focused, turn-based strategy game where you're faced with difficult choices. Will you search for supplies, heal a wounded ally, fight off a monster, rescue a helpless stranger, save your dog? Please save the dog. You can't do it all, so choose your actions wisely as your
Puede
band of
estar
friends road
interesante.
trips across the United States. Sounds easy, right? Well, there's a catch. The farther west you go, the weirder things get. Plus, all levels, roadmaps, and characters are randomly generated.
Parece
so
una
every
novela
playthrough
visual.
offers a fresh take on this perilous journey. Travel the post-apocalyptic roads of Overland when it comes to Nintendo Switch this fall.
Vale. Si está para Steam, me lo pillo para Steam.
One man is prepared to
Hostia,
destroy
qué guapo,
anyone
qué
in
guapo,
sight using moves
Este ya lo
reminiscent of
anunciaron.
violent ballet,
¿Cómo se
all
llamaba?
guided by a self-aware
El del
banana
plátano, ya
named
ves.
Pedro.
It's me,
Using his
Pedro.
arsenal of absolutely crazy skills, you'll battle through the violent
Este me
underworld
gustó
of
mucho
Old
cuando lo
Town,
anunciaron.
District Null and beyond. Go full throttle with all your weapons.
A ver
and
si
your
dicen el
body,
nombre.
jumping, flipping, and swinging while putting the drop on your enemies. Since you'll be running and gunning, there's bound to be chaos. Slow things down by shifting into slow motion to pace your actions.
Qué pasada.
Dual-wield destruction with elegant accuracy. My friend Pedro drops in as a console
Se llama así.
exclusive for Nintendo Switch this June.
Buah, este me lo compro, este me lo compro. Este sí que está guapo.
In the emotional survival game NeoCab, fulfilling your job as
Este
a
lo
rideshare
anunciaron
driver is
también.
the only way you might reunite
En
with your
el
best
E3
friend
o algo
Sally,
así.
who's wanted by Capra, an omnipresent megacorporation. In this dystopic future, you're the
Ni puta
last
idea.
human driver in a city overrun by automation. As you navigate the streets of the fictional California city, Los Ojos, you'll meet a diverse cast of characters, each with their own story arc. Your choices, like picking passengers, balancing your income, sustaining a positive rating, and managing
Esto
your
parece el
emotions
típico
within
juego de
the grid
móvil.
system, are all
No me
elements
llama
you need
mucho.
to maintain to keep your job and find your friend. Oh, and don't forget, Capra is watching. NeoCab is scheduled to arrive on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Vale. Yo no me lo voy a comprar.
I've always wanted to lead a pack of dogs in the wilderness. This next game will be as close as I ever get. Let's check in with Lindsay Rostel, the game's director.
The Iditarod dog sled race is a grueling 1,000-mile journey embarked upon by teams
Timberline.
of dogs and mushers of all ages, genders, and skill levels every year. Anyone can win, but many
suena.
are just trying to finish, trying to prove to themselves
You know
that they
what?
can do it. As game director at Timberline
no.
Studio, I
No-
became
no sé qué han
fascinated,
hecho, pero me
and
suena
some
eso.
might say a little bit obsessed with this idea. We knew we wanted to tell a story in the world of dog sledding. And while I don't intend to race in the real Iditarod anytime soon, we're thrilled and a little bit nervous to reveal our debut title, The Red Lantern.
A ver.
Do you have those moments that stick out in your mind? When I was a kid, I was told you are what you do, so choose wisely. I could be an astronaut, a CEO, a painter, a doctor. I could be anything. Hi, I'm supposed to achieve great things.
Me recuerda a Celeste.
Unfortunately for me, you are also your mistakes. And turns out they tend to remember those more.
¿Qué es eso, tío?
Hi, I'm a disappointment. So, I've decided to become something else. Something that can't be forgotten.
Es un
I've got
survival.
a plan. Get a van, fill it with dogs, go to Alaska, race in the Iditarod dog sled race, and finish. Nothing could take that from me. And things we're going to plan. Dogs, sled.
Sí, parece un
On way.
survival.
However, things tend to go to plan right up until they
Hostia.
don't.
Pobre perrito, tío. Pero no han enseñado mucho.
You are the musher, training for the grueling Iditarod race. With your trusty crew of dogs, navigate the Alaskan wilderness to find your way home. Combining roguelike elements into this story-driven adventure game, hundreds of unique events can occur. Tend to your dogs, mend your own wounds, and hunt to survive. Thanks
De
to
cazar.
Nintendo Switch System's gyro controls, you can look around the environment with
Ya
a
está,
simple
de
turn
cazar.
system in handheld mode. The Red Lantern races onto Nintendo Switch later this year.
Pues a lo mejor por
I don't know
probar.
about you, Katie, but when I play horror games, I jump a lot.
Juego de miedo.
Fortunately, Darkwood is going for that slow burn on the scare meter.
Hotline
Don't get me
Miami de
wrong,
miedo.
Darkwood will creep you out, all while changing the perspective on survival horror games.
Sí,
Craft
algo
weapons,
así.
prepare traps, fortify hideouts. You'll explore and scavenge the eerie forests of the Soviet bloc by day, then hunker down in your hideout at night. With nightmarish forces corrupting the woods, wait and pray for the sun to come up the next morning. The world
Me
of
gusta.
Darkwood is procedurally generated, meaning locations and events will vary for each playthrough and player. There's no linear path in these woods, so proceed with caution and note each decision will impact you and the inhabitants of Darkwood.
Qué raro, tío.
Darkwood creeps onto Nintendo Switch this May.
This next game has both style and substance. Katana Zero. You play as a well-trained
Hola.
assassin, the Dragon, capable
Como el
of
de Messenger.
instantly taking out any obstacles in your path.
Hostias.
Mysterious powers and
Mucho
precognition allow
frenetismo
you to
veo
see
yo
the
aquí,
future and manipulate time.
Este
As
va
you
a caer,
cut
este
through
me lo
each
pillo.
level, you'll leave no breathing
Me está
bodies
flipando.
behind. I must recommend caution though, since your foes can return the favor by
Hola.
eliminating you in a single hit. But don't fret. The game literally rewinds to the beginning of each level for you to learn and
Es
improve.
difícil, es difícil.
Yes, that should work. After a hard-fought mission, sip some tea and try to rest. The next day, you'll take a seat on the therapist's couch and talk through your demons. Of course, make sure to get a much-needed refill of your medication before the next mission. Now go forth, katana in hand, and remember, leave no survivors.
Buah.
Katana Zero slashes its way to Nintendo Switch April 18th. It's available for pre-purchase today.
This next
18
game
de abril
is
salían ya dos,
Let's save that joke for the developer. Wouldn't it be way cooler if they introduced the next game?
Totally. So let's pass it over to our friends at Double Fine.
Hi, I'm Lee Petty from Double Fine Productions, creator of Stacking and Headlander. And today, we're going to show you something that has never been seen before.
Green Fandango estaba detrás.
It's rad. Don't spoil it.
¿Qué coño?
The world, twice destroyed, lies in ruin. If we are to survive, if the world is to blossom again, then we must find the one who is
Va pisando y sale en hierba. Me mola, a ver.
righteous.
Hola.
Begone, foul beast. Mutation.
¿Qué coño?
Mutation.
Este me lo pillo,
Tight.
Dios. Es como un develop porque va poniendo hierba, pero con un toque Zelda y muy random.
The child shows promise, but the time has come for their real quest to begin. You are Rad.
Qué guapo. ¿Cuándo sale? Verano. Hostia, en verano van a salir un montón de juegos, tío. Muchísimo. Es exclusivo.
Trust me when I say.
No
you
lo he
have
leído bien.
No idea what you're getting yourself into with this one.
Unless you're talking about a pinball action adventure game, you're right.
That's exactly what this is.
Splatoon.
Not only is Creature in the World a world debut,
Ha
it's
descrito
also a
Splatoon. Ah,
top-down
vale.
action-adventure game inspired by the fine
Pinball.
art of
Había entendido paintball.
It all takes place in the desert, where a giant creature
What the
has
fuck?
entrapped townsfolk in an eternal
La idea no es mala, ¿eh?
As the last engineer tasked with powering up a giant weather machine, your mission is to finish the job
Hostia.
once and for all, before the world beyond the sandstorm is forgotten. Luckily, Over 15 weapons are at your disposal, and each one has the power to alter the way you interact with the ricocheting energy orbs in your environment. The controls may be simple, but there's a deep well of skills to master across all 8 handcrafted dungeons. While you fight for survival, savor every corner of this painterly world in all its pinball glory. When Creature in the Well emerges from the depths.
Qué random eso, ¿no?
Betrayed and left for dead, Mr. Wolf finds himself alone, vastly outnumbered, and hell-bent on enacting his revenge. On the bright side,
Este tiene buena
grit in his
pinta.
gut and a wolf on his head. That means you don't mess with this guy. The world is his weapon, and in this fast-paced, top-down action game from Paper Cult, it's yours too. So, choreograph the most spectacular combos you can, using everything from hatchets to ladders to carrots. Your alternative? Basically just death. Better improvise and fast, as our lone anti-hero, Mr. Wolf, brawls his way to the very heart of the mystery that plagues him. Find out just how twisted this Western revenge tale will get when Bloodroots comes to Nintendo Switch.
Está guay, pero no sé. Monster Hunter versión indie. No. ¿O sí? Que acabo de ver. Hostias, los zorros de Dragon Ball. Los lobos. Vine.
A primal fantasy collides with the advanced game design
Oh,
of today. In this open-world, third-person adventure game, the world and your enemies will adapt to your choices. You'll travel to 6 diverse biomes across miles of terrain and encounter 5 factions of creatures itching to dominate the food chain.
What the
only
fuck?
way to prepare is to scavenge, barter, harvest, craft items, and sell them at the market to stock up on supplies. It'll be a true fight for survival when Pine goes wild on Nintendo Switch this August.
Vale.
Man, I love arcade games. But I'm thinking it's time we bring some more to Nintendo Switch.
How about some games from Rami Ismail and Jan Willem Niemann of the independent studio Vlambeer?
Yes! But the people want to know what games and when.
You won't have to wait long to fight endless hordes of enemies because Super Crate Box is coming out
Esto va a salir para la Switch.
It'll be the first time
Me suena un montón, o sea, yo esto lo jugaba.
Multiplayer matches, a feature that's
¿Este es de Nitrom o algo así?
Plus, Nuclear Throne comes out today. It's an action roguelike about mutants who spend their day fighting for the throne in a gritty, post-apocalyptic world.
Yo cuando era pequeño hice un juego así con Unity.
Buddy in co-op mode, you can become ruler of the wasteland.
Oh, and we have a new game announcement, Vlambeer Arcade. It's a collection of bite-sized games which will have a growing catalog over time, starting with Ultra Bugs. Ultra Bugs is a fast-paced, high-score-centric
juego de
game
naves,
where
pero
you pilot a
súper
ship
raro,
to fight
¿sabes?
endless space bugs that split up into more space bugs when you defeat them. But never fear.
Ah, vale, que tiene todo poco espacio para moverse. Hala, hala, está guay. Eso para los reflejos está guapísimo. Este está guay, este está muy guay. Ultra Bugs.
Shooter fans, we've shot planes out of the
Un
sky,
shooter.
destroyed starships in outer space, and now the 2D shooting genre is going underwater. In this aquatic world, you'll unload a variety of weapons and power-ups in co-op mode or versus modes for 1 to 4 players or bots.
Vale.
This multiplayer underwater shooter comes with an oceanic amount of content, with more than 150 challenges across 8
Este
game
está guay.
modes, including 5 versus game modes and 5 entire worlds to battle across in adventure mode. You'll be able to toggle between classic dual stick controls and motion aiming, whether you're playing locally or
Los Power
online.
Rangers.
The online functions include matchmaking support, and you can engage with friends via in-game voice chat or the party system. See where you rank on the online leaderboard when Swim Sanity makes a splash on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Vale. Se me lo apunto.
Next up, check out the newest game from our friends at Inti Creates.
Love those guys.
Indie Creates.
Inti Creates.
Los de Sicham, flipa colores, tío.
The long-awaited sequel to the
Blaster Master Zero.
action-adventure game, Blaster Master Zero, is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Pero si ya está. Pero si ya está en la Switch.
Your new battle tank, G Sophia, is
¿Qué
equipped with
cojones?
a Gaia system. Harness SP for its weapons and abilities anytime it falls
Pero
from
si ya ha
combat or
salido.
takes damage. Build your arsenal of powerful sub-weapons and blast any beaten scum that stands in your way.
No
as you
comprendo.
traverse each
¿Es un
stage.
juego nuevo de Blaster Master?
Jason
O un
also
remake.
has some new tricks up his sleeve. He can now counter enemy attacks with the blast counter. If timed just right, they can be chained
Parece
into
nuevo.
multiple attacks that dish out lots of damage back at the enemy. In Blaster Master Zero 2, the
Sí,
stage is set in
Blaster
outer
Master
space,
Zero 2.
and there's more to explore than ever before as you travel across the galaxy
¿Qué
to a host
cojones?
of different planets and their orbiting planetoids. Search for new items that power up both G Sophia and Jason.
¿Una secuela? ¿Por qué?
Jason and Eve will cross
Mira, sí, o sea, es diferente.
Rebel attacker tank pilots and their support droids. Will their fellow pilots become trusted friends or bitter enemies?
Dios.
Blasting action is back. Blaster Master Zero 2.
Hostia.
Available today.
Ah, ya disponible. What the fuck? ¿Qué coño?
Kirk, why are you upside down right now?
Pero Blaster Master
Well,
Zero 2.
there are many theories as to why.
Ese está guay,
But the
Yo
true
creía que era el
reason
1.
remains a mystery. Perhaps there's an alternate dimension within these very walls that, until just recently, lay dormant, or perhaps someone flipped the camera. No one can be sure.
V. Ah, no, Stranger Things. 3, o sea que hay 2. ¿Qué dices? Ah, que encima tiene mecánicas de Zelda. Tócate los huevos. De la Switch.
It's no longer a mystery that the official game of Stranger Things Season 3 is coming to Nintendo Switch. This retro-style adventure game lets you play through and delve deeper into the events of Season 3 alongside a friend in local co-op. Explore the town of Hawkins, solve puzzles,
Dios.
battle enemies, and uncover mysteries as one of 12 playable characters from the hit original series.
Este sí te gusta la serie, a mí no me gusta nada. Mira que me la han recomendado, pero nada.
Hey, Stranger Things have happened.
Que a lo mejor me la pongo a ver y me gusta, ¿sabes? Pero de momento lo que llevo en la primera temporada no me ha gustado nada.
But guess what? There are tons of great indie games available right now on the system.
To celebrate indie games and their creators, we're running a sale on some of these fantastic offerings. From Firewatch to Yoku's Island Express, there's no shortage of games and
mira.
worlds at your fingertips.
Make sure to check them out on Nintendo
Pero eso ya ha
eShop later
salido.
today. On behalf of Nintendo, we'd like to thank all the indie developers that bring their incredibly unique game worlds to Nintendo Switch, and the avid players that support indie games. We are extremely grateful.
Huh. Do you hear something?
Ah, mira, este lo tengo yo.
I'm almost out of this
Aquí me han hecho un spoiler y no sé si es cierto,
This
pero
isn't the world I remember.
Como sea verdad.
This guy is familiar. And that pulsing rhythm. Wait. I think I was called here for a purpose.
A Link to the Past.
Looks like I've got work to do.
Míralo.
And this time, I have help.
Ah, mira. Claro, vale, este es el Zelda que me habían dicho que habían anunciado, pero este no es un Zelda. Mira los Bokoblins, qué coño. A Link to the Past, pero con ritmo. What the fuck, ¿qué es esto? Este me lo habían spoileado, tío. Ah, ya está. Bueno, pues eso.